Colin, you're a radical. Back to this. I'm having all kinds of camera issues. So, the most extraordinary claim I've ever heard in my entire life. It's ludicrous. It's criminal. Fukushima has killed no one. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And these are just people shooting off the fucking hip with an agenda to cover up. Sagan did not coin that term. Abelson did. The centrifuge process when he was liquefying 238, turning into 235 at the Naval Yard in Philadelphia, Manhattan 44. And you're going to jump over that, Philadelphia Phillies. You won't even explode. What? That is such bullshit. As you know, I spent so much time at the IAEA. You know, this is the shirt I hold up. Everyone knows me there. I have the Blanche box. He was there yesterday. I talked to him face-to-face, Sandra and I, multiple times. He went to Fukushima. I said, it's going to give you cancer. He got cancer and died. Then remember they hovered it up. He got reported. I was in Vienna when it happened in 2019, July, and I'm like, he said, oh, no, it wasn't cancer. Oh, it was cancer. Just like the head of the Fukushima 50. That's just a coincidence, bro. He died of cancer in 2013. All these coincidences. No, it's not. My father nuked to death in the Nevada test site. You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. You gave up everything you... Remember how idealistic we were? The studies are all out there. You're going to ignore them. The atomic veterans, who my father is one of them, put in cages and nuked to death, they all died young of cancer. Chernobyl, they all died, including Annika. You know, Kevin West, they tried to make a sequel out of me. The children of the atomic veterans are dying at alarming rates. That's my work. I knew when this happened. I did all my work at Weber State University, the Utah Consortium, who build all these reactors. I have enough freaking credits up there at that university credentials to have dozens. I don't file for them. I went rogue. I was an honor student at a young age. I was not an A student. I was C's and B's, what you're supposed to be. I went rogue. I knew Aaron Swartz. When you get 35 years for downloading the JSTOR at MIT. Why would MIT Media Lab? Because they're controlling it. I showed you my evidence. I went rogue, went onto YouTube. There are so many people dead from this. This is one of the most ridiculous, outrageous criminal claims I've ever heard. You're going to ignore all the real... Go talk to the Pope. Catholic workers and Catholics inside Japan. Heavily documented this, going all over, finding urns. Unknown worker dead. Fukushima. They use the homeless. They use the distraught. They use the people that own the mob money. They use refugees. You don't want to live like a Fukushima. It's obscene to think the full-blown... When I first hypothesized, I took a lot of risk. But I didn't really, because I knew... I did my work on those Mach 1, Mach 2. That was my work. I knew they couldn't handle more than about a 7.6, 7.7 at max. It was a 9. I knew that it was full-blown out meltdowns. Gunderson told me it was a freaking hydrogen blast. Kelder got to my face, told me, don't use the F word, Kevin. Then I get leukemia. I have so much skin. I did the field work. My claims are not extraordinary. My claims that these are full-blown out fucking meltdowns with multiple Mach fuel blown over have been proven. They have been proven. It's unarguable. They covered it up. To say that no one's been killed, that's an extraordinary claim. I showed you my evidence. I spent 5 years living in a bone marrow transplant center. I have empirical, unarguable evidence. It's hiding in freaking plain sight. You're telling me that full-blown out nuclear meltdowns for 4008, there's no byproduct. That's beyond an extraordinary claim. It's criminal. We know factually, unarguable factually, the United States government, DOE's own work, unarguably proves that nuclear fallout causes leukemia, causes all kinds of cancer, and kills people. The atomic veterans, who my father was one of them, is unarguable proof. Fukushima has killed so many, and you're going to go along with this lie that they have all over the IAEA? They talk about a freaking false agenda. You're so vain, you probably think this video is about you. One of the things you gave up